his sanity. I am the beast that ace cancel me. Granted, he is handsome with the bread, but underneath, way under feet, I cannot see the soul. Up in the grease like the holes in the ozone, up in the heat like holes in the snow globe. You raise your piece, get froze, check the logo. KH kill haters, cold and darks, patience when I'm stuck in praise surveillance. Watch my patience take your plate right off the table. Tell them wait here, waiters waiting in my water. Fishy rappers hate the cadence, is a tip. When I drop down, you know it's time for prayer. I need a moment, man, I'm zoned out.
Whoever sees this and subscribes right now will get a free joke. Just look in the mirror. What's going on, YouTube? It's Knox Hill, and we're back with our reaction series. So today is Friday. And as you guys know, it is time to do another ERB. Now, you guys know I read the comments, the good, the bad, the ugly, the troll. And there is definitely one ERB that has been highly requested. I don't think you guys are going to leave me alone and let me sleep at night until I do this one. So it's time to finally jump into it. I'm talking about the Joker versus Pennywise. Now look, guys, I do like my comics. I have kept up with a good bit of the Batman series through the years. I love the film adaptations, so I always keep up with that too, and the different Jokers throughout the years. There's been some really good ones in the history of the Batman series, so I'm really excited about that. I've also read some Stephen King as well. I'm pretty up to date on it and the lore behind that. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I had to go do just a little bit more research on it to get myself ready for this one because I want to be on point for it. I want to be ready for you guys. So I'm excited to do this one, to hop into it, man. Let's see what we got. But before we go any further, I want to give a quick shout out to the song in the intro. If you guys like that, yes, I am a rapper. There's a good chance you like my breakdowns, the way I think about music. You're going to like my music as well. If you want to support me and support this channel directly, I have a new album, Chaos Theory, 20 tracks, blood, sweat, and tears, so much heart and soul and time put into it. I will put that link below so you guys can cop that. Also, your reminder that tomorrow, 1 p.m. EST, we live stream. We live stream on this channel. It's always a good time, good energy. If you want to see me break my brain, come through and support that. But anyways, Joker, Pennywise, the battle of the evil clowns. Step up to the plate. Let's see what you got. Oh, it's got a different bounce. Nice intro. In my first appearance, the bat was supposed to slay me, but... Alright, hold up real quick. This Joker has yellow gloves. I feel like that's important because the Jokers I always think of have purple gloves. And I like how already the setup, like it looks like he's a part of a sequence from a comic book. Yeah, so this has got to be the Joker from the comic books. I was wondering if we're going like with which movie Joker, you know, like some of the great ones, Jack Nicholson, Heath Ledger, or are we going with the comic Jokers? Or hell, there's even the Batman animated series and the Mark Hamill Jokers. It seems like maybe more of the Mark Hamill Joker with the accent and everything. In my first appearance, the bat was supposed to slay me, but I can't be killed. That's why they cast a phoenix to blame me. I'm the Harley. You guys ain't wrong. This is going to be bar heavy. Oh, I better turn my brain on for this one. So the bat was supposed to kill him, which is true. In the very first comic book, right, they were writing the Joker off because they didn't want villains to live on because it would make Batman seem incompetent. And then the editor made a last-second call before that, and just they had to quickly put together a scene where he lives on. And so that little moment and that little decision has thus created one of the greatest supervillains in history. And if you don't think the Joker is a great supervillain, then you're joking. Let's do this one more time. In my first appearance, the bat was supposed to slay me, but I can't be killed. That's why they cast a phoenix to blame me. Yeah, all right. See, I'm already getting caught up in the bars. So the Phoenix, Joaquin Phoenix, played the Joker in one of the recent adaptations, right? Shout out to Joaquin Phoenix, who's a great actor. But also, can't be slain because a Phoenix can't be killed. A Phoenix, like, is resurrected, rises up from the ashes. Hey, I like that. That's clever. Slay me, but I can't be killed. That's why they cast a Phoenix to blame me. I'm the Harlequin of hate, the clown prince of crime. I'm the Harlequin of hate, the clown prince of crime. Those are some of his titles. But Harlequin, like comical pantomime jester, but also Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn. Shout out to Harley Quinn. I like that. It's a Phoenix to blame me. I'm the Harlequin of hate, the clown prince of crime. Your sewer troll that Stephen King wrote between his lines. Hey, we like those over here. You guys sniffing something? Joker is calling him out because Stephen King did struggle with cocaine for a while. So he wrote between his lines, like writing between his lines, authoring, coming up with it, but at the same time between his lines of cocaine. And I love how he calls him a sewer troll because Pennywise mainly lives in the sewers where he preys on children.
Prince of crime, your sewer troll that Stephen King wrote between his lines.
Nice.
It's like cocaine, you know what I said. I don't know how any kind of joke could ever go over that head. They all float.
Oh, this is mean. We got forehead jokes. You know, Pennywise has a huge head, so when a joke flies over your head, you don't get it, it goes over your head, and it's kind of hard to miss that big ol' white dome-looking egg thing over there.
You know what I said. I don't know how any kind of joke could ever go over that head.
I love how he has to explain his cocaine lines, too. Because that's almost like trolling him to another level, like going, you're so stupid, I'm going to have to explain this bar to you and break it down, which I have to do a lot on this channel for people. But it's okay. We love you too, trolls. We love you too.
Like cocaine, you know what I said. I don't know how any kind of joke could ever go over that head. They all float, says the quote, but your films, they all sink. Oh, and as far...
They all float, says the quote. They float. Is he talking about the boat when it's floating, or is he talking about his balloons? Because he always appears with the red balloons, but anyways, one of his infamous quotes has to do with floating. And isn't that Tim Curry's version? Does the Bill Skarsgård version do that? I don't know. My brain needs to work faster. We're slowing down.
That head, they all float, says the quote, but your films, they all sink.
Okay, shot at the films too, but haven't the films, they've had a lot of critical acclaim. I mean, I feel like they've done well, but okay, maybe compared to like the Joker numbers, they haven't done as well. Blockbuster films.
Over that head, they all float, says the quote, but your films, they all sink. Oh, and as far as Mr. King goes, I'm a shining man. I made them just...
Isn't that funny too? Because Jack Nicholson, such a good Joker. Jack Nicholson also was the Shining Man in Stephen King's The Shining, which is probably his greatest horror novel. Maybe in my opinion. I mean, you can have other opinions. They're wrong. It's okay.
Oh, and as far as Mr. King goes, I'm a shining man.
Nice.
I made them just...
Like how he does a wink in The Shining Man. That's good.
Legal like just a bunch of super schlubs. You lost to a herd of nerds who call themselves a losers club.
Oh, there's some great swings here, man. This is a good verse. Man is coming out swinging. And again, one thing I really like is when they do their deliveries, there's some good flows, but there's a lot of personality injected to it, and they really let punchlines marinate on ERB, and I love how they just deliver it. It's like conversational, but rap, and it's good. It's a good mix to keep it moving and keep it entertaining. But yeah, it lost to the Losers Club. They call themselves a Losers Club. He lost to a bunch of teens. I mean, if you lose to someone who calls himself a loser, well, that's double losing. That's a mind blow right there. And then Justice League Super Slubs. Not sure what that is. That's probably got to be a comic reference, but yeah, he's beaten the Justice League before.
I'm a shining man. I made the Justice League look like just a bunch of super schlubs. You lost to a herd of nerds who call themselves a losers club. You be gobbled up in Gotham, so stick to your small town where your renown. See if it's brown, flush it down, cloud. Are you joking?
If it's mellow, leave it yellow. If it's brown, flush it down. So he's saying, you're down there in the sewers with the shit where stuff gets flushed down. You wouldn't last in Gotham, big city, all these crime lords in my city. That's where I thrive. You got to be in a little small town in Derry, Maine. Hey, that was good, man. There were some good bars. And I love how the cards are flying behind him, like the Joker cards.
Brown, flush it down, cloud. Are you joking? You want to rap? Rap. Why so...
That is freaky. That is freakily good. Wow. What a great job with the... I mean, look at the look. Look at the posture, the way he's holding himself. He's carrying himself just like Pennywise. And then the voice. That's like Pennywise actually rapping. I know this is... Yeah, let me have this moment.
It's brown, flush it down, cloud. Are you joking? You want to rap? Rap.
Hiya, Jokey. Like, hiya, Georgie. You know, come on down in the sewers with me. Come on down here, Jokey. I like that. He doesn't say anything yet, like bar-wise, but it's just clever. And now he's trolling with the rip.
You want to rap?
That's so good. Wow.
Why so serious? You're supposed to be the man who laughs. But those
Why so serious? You want to know how I got these scars? Obviously a famous line from Heath Ledger's Joker when he cuts his mouth open. You want to know how I got these scars? I love how he's trolling him for that.
Why so serious? You're supposed to be the man who laughs. But those jokes are like your new movie. Mostly really sad.
Ooh, you're supposed to be the man who laughs. Do. Wow. That's a really good flow to deliver on personality and on voice, too. That's well written.
To be the man who laughs. But those jokes are like your new movie. Mostly really sad.
And then obviously the last Joker movie was incredibly dark. You know, the Joker known for his dark and twisted humor, but this was more so sad than humorous. You know, you didn't really laugh at anything.
To be the man who laughs.
I like
But
that.
those jokes are like your new movie. Mostly really
That's good.
sad. You're John Doe with my deadlights. And you're about to fall from a new height.
Another flow switch. You're John Doe in my headlights. Pause. Do. Clever. And then oh my God. John Doe. You name John Doe a victim who can't be identified, so you're a victim in my headlights. A deer gets caught in headlights, but a female deer is known as a doe, John Doe, instead of in my headlights, in my deadlights, because I know my fiction. Pennywise is deadlights, the alien interdimensional creature. He is deadlights, right? Or he has the power of the deadlights. No, he is deadlights, and deadlights takes the form as Pennywise. And deadlights also takes a different form in Stephen King's The Dark Tower as well. And he's powered by the deadlights. When he opens his mouth, you see the deadlights, which just like kill you instantly. Man, that is good writing.
Mostly really sad. You're John Doe with my deadlights. And you're about to fall from a new height.
Ah.
So you've lost every fight. Good night who wears underwear over his tights. Nightmares.
Nice. Of course you got to troll Batman for his get up, you know. He's supposed to look like a big, badass bat. And he's wearing underwear over his tights. And then fall from a new height. Isn't that comic book references now? I think we're kind of jumping between the two. I would have maybe preferred it if we just kept it as one. Like we focus on comic book Joker or animated series Joker or movie Joker. But we're kind of jumping with references all over. Which, yeah, okay, it's cool. We'll take it. I take that back. Rescind that.
A new height. 'Cause you're weak.
So maybe falling from a new height. Because didn't he fall from a height like in one of the comics and he lived from it? Pretty sure he has. I mean, he's fallen from heights multiple times. He survives things most other people can't survive.
You've lost every fight. Good night who wears underwear over his tights. Nightmares and I'm ruthless. This battle's like poker. The Joker is useless. When he's not in your card, tell me.
We got bars. We got bars. This battle's like poker. The Joker is useless. Love that internal scheme. But also like poker, you can't play the Joker. The Joker's useless. You throw those out. I love how he's throwing out the cards too as he's delivering that. That is best punchline so far.
Nightmares and I'm ruthless. This battle's like poker. The Joker is useless. When he's not in your card, tell me Arkham Asylum. I'm crazy with bars. Jack Nicholson.
Call the Arkham Asylum. I'm crazy with bars because Arkham Asylum for crazy individuals, deranged individuals, you get locked up there behind bars, you're imprisoned. Crazy with bars, with the bars that he's lyrically spitting. And look at this CGI, man. And the deadlights. Wow, that's great work, animation.
The Joker is useless. When he's not in your card, tell me Arkham Asylum. I'm crazy with bars.
Look at that.
Jack Nicholson
It's awesome.
fine, but lately the classics declined. Jared Leto came out trying to look like he was Tekashi 6ix9ine. So
Shots fired. God, everybody wants to take shots at Tekashi 6ix9ine. PewDiePie just did it not too long ago. And now we got Pennywise doing it. And I'm honestly not mad about it. I am not mad about that. I like that. And Jared Leto got so much stick for his adaptation of the Joker and Suicide Squad and the spinoffs and what we've seen from it. Like, that's not the Joker that we've all come to know and love. And he's running around with like rainbow colors and Tekashi 6ix9ine style. He's a bit silly, isn't he?
when he's not in your card, tell me Arkham Asylum. I'm crazy with bars. Jack Nicholson played it just fine, but lately the classics decline.
And obviously, Jack Nicholson was an amazing Joker. All right, you can't argue that with me. That is just fact. I don't care if you say, well, I have an opinion. I have a right to it. No, you don't. That's fact. Shut up.
Jared Leto came out trying to look like he was Tekashi 6ix9ine. So unless you've got a yummy younger brother, I think you'd better run. Because I've got 99 red balloons, bitch. And I dare you to take one. Go back.
If you having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems and a bitch ain't one. I like how he takes Jay-Z's famous lines. And actually, let's ask one for chat. For you guys, comment down below now. Who said that originally? Because it wasn't Jay-Z. Jay-Z took that from a West Coast rapper. That is your hint. Also, I like to drink it on a summer's day sometimes when it is hot outside. Anyways, that's a dope bar, man. Playing off of that, Pennywise known for his red balloons. Playing off the 99 Problems But a Bitch Ain't One. 99 red balloons. I dare you to take one. And I think he had another bar there.
Came out trying to look like he was Tekashi 69. So unless you've got a yummy.
Yeah. The yummy younger brother, because he normally preys on children. Because he says, like, you know, he eats through your fears, and he uses those fears to, like, season his meat. Like, the salt translates into the meat. But the problem with adults is that their fears can be, like, too complex. He likes children's because they're simpler and it's more powerful, and it just tastes yummier. Delicious.
I think you'd better run, because I've got 99 red balloons, bitch, and I dare you to take one.
Go back in your well, you giggling sewer ginger. You lost to a turtle and wasn't even a ninja.
Oh, did we just get a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle shout out? Yes, we did. Because obviously Teenage Mutant Turtles also lived in the sewers. You lost to a turtle. Man, what is the turtle's name? The Cosmic Turtle. That is the arch nemesis to Pennywise. Leads the children through the sewers, the Losers Club. And because of them, because of the turtle, helps it defeat Pennywise. But actually in the movies, right, they play off it as being like courage and bravery. And they do like show the turtle sometimes in the movies, but it's not as much. In the books, the turtle is the reason. The turtle gives them the powers to defeat Pennywise and Deadlights.
Sewer ginger.
Okay, yeah. Trolling gingers. I'm sorry if you have red hair. You're going to get trolled for the rest of your life. It's okay, though. You're on fire. Just know that.
Lost to a turtle and wasn't even a ninja. When I flow, I go Mark Ham with ill zingers. I steal the show like
Did he just do what I think he did?
ninja. When I flow, I go Mark Ham with ill zingers.
Mark Ham with ill zingers. Mark Ham, ill. Mark Hamill. Mark Hamill played the Joker in the animated series. That's clever as hell. But also, I go ham. Hard as a motherfucker. I'm going ham on this beat. I got ill zingers. I'm sick with it. I'm sick with my punchlines. Wow, there's a lot in that line. There's some great writing to this one. This is one of the best in terms of the writing and the doubles and triples by far.
Even a ninja. When I flow, I go Mark Ham with ill zingers. I steal the show like Bob Kane stole from Bill Finger. I spit acid.
All right, let me make sure I don't fuck this one up and you guys don't get mad at me. So, no, I already messed up.
I steal the show like Bob Kane stole.
All right, Bob Kane stole from Bill Finger because Bob Kane is always credited with creating Batman. But what Bill Finger did was Bob Kane's vision of Batman was very different than the Batman that we all know and love, you know, the masked Cape Crusader. It was Bill Finger who made those changes to the Batman character for what he is today and what we all know Batman as. And yet it's always Bob Kane who gets the credit for it.
I go Mark Ham with ill zingers. I steal the show like Bob Kane stole from Bill Finger. I spit acid, be loud. Every joke of mine stings.
Nah.
Your 3 nightlights in a cloud. Beat by the kid from Stranger Things. When I
like that. Shout out to Stranger Things, which is a show that I do enjoy. Yeah, that's right. But the Canadian kid from Stranger Things, he's also in It. So you get beat by him. He's always defeating the interdimensional monsters.
mine stings, your 3
And
nights.
then the acid lines wasn't one of Joker's origin stories, like he was dumped into a vat of acid or he was burned by acid and it scarred up his face and all that.
In a cloud.
3 nightlights in a cloud. He's trolling the dead lights as well. The 3 lights in a cloud, the dead lights. That's nice.
By the kid from Stranger Things.
Oh, and then the night lights because he's making it sound like kids. It's you're a kid's monster.
Every joke of mine stings. Your 3 nightlights in a cloud. Beat by the kid from Stranger Things. When I compare your antics to the fiendish schemes I revel in, they pale like the moonlight you can dance with the devil in.
Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight? Very famous Jack Nicholson Joker line. Good wordplay there.
Schemes I revel in, they pale like the moonlight you can dance.
And then obviously your schemes pale in comparison to what I'm doing. The pale moon, dancing in the moonlight.
The devil in.
Pennywise likes the devil. We have so much fun together, but no one's dying.
What a great flip. Hey, that's it. There's some really good transitions here. I love how he takes that line and flips it. And he's like clapping. Ooh, Pennywise loves the devil. We play games. We have lots of fun. We go to the beach often and suntan together.
Devil in.
Pennywise likes the devil. We have so much fun together, but no one's dying to play with Joker. Except for maybe Heath Ledger! You're an embarrassment. I'll be true like you.
my personal favorite Joker of all time was Heath Ledger. But as the story goes, he was a method actor, and he locked himself in his room. He went through sleep deprivation, then he started taking all kinds of pills to help him with that, and then obviously he lethally overdosed, and ultimately they say it was the role of becoming the Joker that killed him, and he did play such a good role. So, no one's dying to play with Joker, dying to play it, because literally from playing him, he died, Heath Ledger. Wow, those are great bars, man. I'm telling you, I really like the Joker's bars. Very clever wordplay. I mean, it's awesome. I feel like if he was battling anyone else, I would be giving the edge to the Joker right now. But because Pennywise is just doing so good acting as Pennywise, and it's like what Pennywise would actually say, like the voice is just so good. I can't get over it, man. And then he's just got some of these lines that are just, damn, they're good.
Pennywise likes the devil. We have so much fun together, but no one's dying to play with Joker. Except for maybe Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
You're an embarrassment. I bet you like you beat Harley Quinn. That
Puddin', because Harley Quinn calls him Puddin', like darling. I beat you like Harley Quinn. Joker beats the Harley Quinn. Pennywise gonna beat him in this rap. Oh,
Except
man,
for
that's
maybe
good.
Heath Ledger. You're an embarrassment. I bet you like you beat Harley Quinn. That purple suit is something you should only see Steve Harley.
Also, I haven't pointed this out, but I love how it's kind of like every time the Joker's performing, he's like in front of like comic book strips, and you have comic book violence happening, which is a cool little shout out and reference. And then Pennywise looks like, it's like a drama, like he's acting. It's a play almost. But you see the clouds and the rain and the infamous opening scene to It when it's raining and Georgie is chasing the boat and then first meets Pennywise, who's underneath the sewer. Ooh, great CGI again. That's creepy as hell. Damn.
Every 27 years.
Every 27 years, Pennywise appears in Derry, Maine. I'm the main attraction, like I'm the main event, but also playing off of the state of Maine. Bars on bars on bars.
Derry, Maine attraction every 27 years. But you know what? I have a secret. It's like a very special toy. If you want to kill a...
It's like a very special toy. It's just amazing how he's staying in flow, in time, but just so much personality injected into his tone. This is so good, people.
Years, but you know what? I have a secret. It's like a very special toy. If you want to kill a Batman, eat him when he's a boy. Don't you laugh.
Damn. Look at the acting. Look at the face.
If you
This is
wanna kill a
creepy.
Batman, eat him when he's...
Look at that. Eat him when he's a boy. Right, because Pennywise always eats children. He prefers children, like we talked about, for his reasons. I like that. That's how you beat Batman, because Joker can never beat Batman. Is that also shouting out the recent Joker movie? When Joker, and they showed him meeting a young Bruce Wayne, and he was entertaining Bruce Wayne, and he was there at the gates of Wayne Manor. Interesting.
Boy, don't you lay a finger on my bat, you little freak.
Ah.
I will spend a whole week knocking out those prickle teeth.
All right, Pennywise has weird teeth. We know that. Obvious, face value diss right there. But Joker has always had sort of this love affair with Batman. Like, he recognizes the dichotomy between the two. You know what I mean? The paradox. Like, can't live with him, can't live without him. Like, because Joker just is all about chaos. But that chaos is controlled when he has an arch nemesis, when he has Batman to balance him out. Joker has saved Batman. He doesn't want Batman to die. I need you. He even says that. You have the infamous scenes of the back and forth between Joker and Batman, especially on The Dark Knight. They play off of that relationship that they have. I like how they incorporated that into this.
Bat, you little freak, or I will spend a whole week knocking out those prickle teeth. Tell your author.
And then I like how after every few punchlines, he does his laugh. Right? Like his laugh, which is mistimed. He can't control it. This laugh, he's got a social problem. I like that.
I will spend a whole week knocking out those prickle teeth. Tell your author for his next gangbang scene, how about a little more PG and a lot less 13? Even I.
Just when I think I'm giving it to Pennywise, Joker just comes back with some nice lines. And the infamous orgy scene, right? Where the Losers Club gets lost in the sewers, and then obviously it's really weirdly written, and they all have sex basically to unite themselves and find their way out and be inspired to escape. Yeah, it is a strange sequence, and it didn't get included into the film adaptations for obvious reasons. So I like how he's playing off of that, you know, a little bit more PG, more kid-like, a little less 13, you know, using young kids because it's underage kids that are performing these acts and doing it, and yeah.
Gangbang scene, how about a little more PG and a lot less 13?
Look at his
Even
face.
I wouldn't stoop to that kind of impropriety. This is Earth, you space demon. We live in a society.
Hey, like the infamous meme, we live in a society. I love that. And Pennywise is a space demon, and Joker's like, hey, I may be evil, I may be bad, but listen, even I got some principles, man. I got some values.
Propriety.
I'm here on Earth, man. We live in a society. We don't do this 13-year-old mass orgy in the sewers type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Stephen King was doing a little bit too many lines that time.
This is Earth, you space demon. We live in a society. I've seen your movies, so I know you don't hurry. But I'll shoo you down the drain so fast they'll call you Tim Scurry.
Scurry, like, you know, shooing a mouse. Tim Scurry, relating to Tim Curry. Down the drains, I'll shoo you away. And then, what was it? I think he was trolling the movies because the It movies are typically pretty long, aren't they, in the series? Yeah.
You space demon, we live in a society. I've seen your movies, so I know you don't hurry. But I'll shoo you down the drain so fast they'll call you Tim Scurry. Ask Robin if I drop bars. I take smiles and I leave scars. Cards and all.
Oh, no, he didn't. He actually killed Robin in the comic books one time, and he beat him with a crowbar, didn't he? So I drop bars, like he's dropping lines, he's dropping these rap bars, but also he's dropping bars, and you see him like beating Robin in the background, and then the smiles and the scars. Ask me how I got these scars, and the smile that's forever cut into his face from the movie and Heath Ledger reference.
Tim Scurry, ask Robin if I drop bars. I take smiles and I leave scars. Cards at Arkham will admit that the Joker just killed it. And I leave scars. Cards at Arkham will admit that. Robin if I drop bars. I take smiles and I leave scars. Cards at Arkham.
I leave scars. Guards at Arkham. I leave scars. Wow. Bill Skarsgård. He was the last It. Scars, guard, scars, guards at Arkham. Wow, that is good. That is amazing writing. I mean, there's been so many clever lines and great bars, but that might be one of the best ones yet, the way that that's set up. And that's, yeah, you can easily miss that one. That's good. And then, oh man, guards at Arkham will admit, like admitting a patient in to Arkham Insane Asylum, but they will admit, like they'll admit the truth. Hey, wow.
Will admit that the Joker just killed it.
Arkham. You stole that from H.P. Lovecraft. Who needs
So many good rebuttals, though, from Pennywise. It's definitely written so that Pennywise gets to do some better rebuttals, because Joker spent his first rebuttal defending his love for Batman instead of flipping something on to Pennywise, whereas Pennywise's rebuttals, he just gets to flip something on a Joker right away. And this time he's taking Arkham and flipping it on to him because H.P. Lovecraft did actually invent Arkham first, and then that was taken from him.
When you couldn't even escape Cesar Romero's mustache.
I don't get that one. Cesar Romero? Is that must have been an early Joker. Somebody's gonna have to comment down below that bar.
Have two neat scars when you couldn't even escape Cesar Romero's mustache. Jester, I'm on Tresser, but I'm making my Fortunato.
No, he's not. No, he's not. Montresor, Fortunato, Edgar Allan Poe. Come on, I'm a Maryland boy here. All right, we know our Baltimore poets. This is the cask of Amontillado. I'm calling it right now.
And seal this battle up like it was the cask of Amontillado.
Let's go. Pennywise just won. I'm sorry. We don't have to continue. End the video here. Sexy chicken time. Seriously, though. I mean, what a great bar. Seal it up. Because in the cask of Amontillado, I even wrote some bars like this into a song. Fortunato, obviously, gets lured down into the cellars with Montresor. And Montresor's like the wine cellars, and he's going to give him like some really good wine. And he's actually, oh my God. And it relates to the clown too, because he's dressed as a jester at the time, and that's the irony of it, of the murder. And then he actually seals him down there, seals him down within the wine cellar so that he gets buried alive and dies in that way. It's very morbid. I like that. This is clever. This is clever.
When you couldn't even escape Cesar Romero's mustache. Jester, I'm on Tresser, but I'm making my Fortunato. And seal this battle up like it was the cask of
That is good.
With January Ember Flames, you got beat by the Scooby Gang.
Look at that flow. Ooh. Like normally you do like a different type of ad-lib, like a mumble ad-lib, I love how he's taking it and adding Pennywise ad-libs to this. Ooh, that's clever as hell, and it's good writing. I spit January Ember Flames. That's got to mean something, but I don't know what.
You got beat by the Scooby Gang.
Got beat by the Scooby Gang. Wow, because yeah, Scooby-Doo crossed over, worked with Batman, and they beat Joker as well.
Tornado. With January Ember Flames. You got beat by the Scooby Gang. The John Wayne Gacy's the underground clown posse where flows insane.
Wow. Bars on bars, man. I'm the John Wayne of John Wayne Gacy's. Like John Wayne. Western films. The great John Wayne. So he's like the cowboy of the John Wayne Gacy's. John Wayne Gacy was known as like the killerest, murderous clown. I mean, he used to go to parties. He dressed as a clown. I mean, he would rape boys and men and kill them brutally. I mean, damn. John Wayne Gacy. We've even broken down M songs where he mentioned John Wayne Gacy.
Beat by the Scooby Gang. The John Wayne Gacy's the underground clown posse where flows insane.
And relating to M, talking about underground of clown posses, flows insane. Insane Clown Posse. ICP, who got into some beef and drama with Eminem, and they're primarily underground. This is good. And then Pennywise is underground because he's in the sewers. Wow.
Beat by the Scooby Gang.
How long are we into this? Oh no, sexy chicken time. Camera died, but we're back.
The John Wayne Gacy's the underground clown posse where flows insane. Poster boy for missing person posters. Joker's gonna float with me.
I'm the poster boy for missing person's posters because all the children that have gone missing, they get, posted up. But when you're saying you're the poster boy for something, like, you're the front face of it all. And I love how he's transforming into his other character. Well, his origin story of the spider, the alien intergalactic spider. Man, this is good.
Poster boy for missing person posters. Joker's gonna float with me.
Float with me, and we all know the floating lines. We talked about that before. With the balloons and the boat. Man.
Poster boy for missing person posters. Joker's gonna float with me. Cause he just messed with the best walleye rappers. It's the notorious B.I.G.
Shout out to B.I.G. Shout out to Biggie, man. Wall-eyed rapper, the best. Because Biggie had a lazy eye, right? Pennywise also had a lazy eye, except his wasn't natural because he was taking on human form and he had to constantly adjust himself to maintain that human form. And I think I just caught something else.
Cause he just messed with the best walleye rappers. It's the notorious B.I.G.
No way. How did he do that? He just made his eyes go different directions in wall-eyed as he's delivering that line. Watch this. Pay attention to his eyes. This is crazy.
With me, cause he just messed with the best walleye rappers. It's the notorious B.I.G.
Wow. What an acting job. This was an amazing battle. I don't want it to end. I want more. I can't believe my brain survived that one. That was hard. And I'm sure I missed a lot. You guys are going to tell me how much I missed below. I know that. Wow. Just remember that I'm doing these live to a camera, pretending that you all are there watching me in the background. Yeah, it is kind of sad knowing that I'm just doing this for myself right now. But yeah, I get these in one take, guys. You guys can sit at home and do lots of research, so try to be nice in the comments, but I know you won't. But yeah, man, wow, what a great battle. I mean, the acting was next level. The CGI was great. The way everything was filmed was flawless. The bars were just crazy deep. So many great references. Very, very clever writing. Really good flows, too. Really good flows from a technical perspective. And then, wow, Joker's voice was good. And then Pennywise, man, the whole character and persona and the way that he delivered his lines and carried his voice. That was amazing. That, guys, I hate to say it, and I don't want to say it, but I think that was my favorite ERB thus far. Yeah. ERB, you're Knox Hill certified. So hope you guys liked today's video. I just actually remembered I'm in go mode. I didn't even declare a winner. All right, my winner for this one is going to be Pennywise. But if you guys think differently, comment down below and let me know. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button with notifications on. Also, some of you might think you're subscribed, but just double check that below because things happen with the algorithm sometimes. Stay safe, stay positive, guys. I love you. Live stream tomorrow, 1 p.m. EST. I'll catch you there. It's Knox Hill. Take care.